All right, well, we've made it to West Virginia, Beckley, West Virginia. We are actually all set up. It's about 9 o'clock, almost 10 o'clock in the morning, so we got here pretty good. We were trying to clean the trailer because I've been slacking on that, I'm all on. But it's also been a couple busy weeks. I didn't make a video from the last round, because I actually was making a video, but I only had one SIM card on me. So I was using the same SIM card to do everything, and I ended up losing the GoPro, so I wasn't able to record nothing. But we are here now. We had a really bad race there. I wouldn't say bad race. Okay, we were leading. The four-wheel drive ended up breaking on it, which then we realized was the drive shaft. And I just cannot figure out how to ride this thing without four-wheel drive. Me and it do not get along without four-wheel drive. And that place was so slippery last weekend. The first lap was fine, but I still had four-wheel drive. It was about midway through the race, and I think the front end just barely picked up. And when the front end came down, it slapped down, and I was still in the throttle, which I think destroyed the drive shaft on it. So you know, it was kind of one of those things, but you know, can't really do nothing about that. But I guess, you know, I got a new motor in there, got a new drive shaft, got new, you know, full drive linkage, all that stuff. So we should be good to go again. I actually had somebody come to me in the last race, which actually meant the world to me. That actually meant a lot to me. I'm sorry I didn't talk more to you. After the race, my brain was rather distracted. I was trying to talk to my dad and them about, you know, hey, motor's done for on this bike, but you know, it was one of those things. But yeah, if you ever do see me again, I'd love to have a conversation with you, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I don't know if I came about it the wrong way, but if I did, I'm sorry, man. But yeah, I guess we're gonna do all this stuff and we'll get back to it. All right, well, especially nighttime, sun's going down. I had a lot of productive day, kind of running around talking to people, figuring different things out. Talked to Jordan. Jordan's the one who put this brand new motor in there for me, so I really appreciate Jordan. He's gonna start helping me out a little bit, and so I did appreciate the help from him. Hope this time I've got an actual GoPro mount. Ash is trying to talk to us. I got an actual GoPro mount that is actually screwed in there. KMK, Mike gave it to me. Actually, that's also a really big help. But they're probably, I mean, he said they're dirt cheap off of Amazon. But my sticky, like, if you can see where like the sticky was on it, it like came off, so I didn't have my GoPro, like I said earlier, from it. But yeah, I guess we're about to find something to eat and get ready for bed. So I'll see you guys in the morning. All right, we're on this race day. I think everything's ready to go. Kind of interested to see how the morning's gonna go. It was really cold last night sleeping, but it's warming up rather quick actually. I think it's gonna be a really dusty day today, like it was here last year. Last year was really dusty like this last year. So, you know, I mean, obviously just trying to get out to an early lead, get the whole shot, and just be smart about it, because, you know, starting on the road we start on, you know, don't have a lot of dust, and just want to be smart about your lines. But if I end up not having, you know, a second or third place in the woods, then it's going to be hard to keep the guy in front of me, you know, in sight, just because it's going to be dusty and just can't see him that well. So I think a whole shot is really going to mean a lot today. But hopefully this thing's going to fire off great and we can keep rolling on. But yeah, I guess it's currently 9:20. So got an hour till I need to be heading to the line about. And I guess let's get after this thing today. So I guess I'll see you, well, I'll talk to y'all after the race, but let's go racing. Alright, well, we are on the way home, leaving Beckley. We're already in Virginia, trying to get back to South Carolina. But it was a good day. Did everything we wanted to do. You know, the biggest thing for us right now is, honestly, I don't really care about race wins. I don't really, you know, it's nice, it feels good, right? I mean, who doesn't want to win? That's the point of why we're racing. But, you know, I rode to my limit. But I didn't go over my limit because I didn't want to mess something up. And so, you know, if I knew if like one of the other guys came up behind me and they were just that much quicker than me, then I probably would let them go, because I care more about a championship. I mean, because at the end of the year, having, you know, champion beside your name is a lot better than having 7 class wins, you know. So nobody's gonna remember the 7 class wins I'll have, but championship that'll be remembered. So, and I mean, that's even talking about me. Like, I mean, I'll never remember the amount of wins I got this season, but I'll remember that championship. And so, you know, just being smart is our game plan right now. You know, bringing the four-wheeler home, especially, I mean, that really changed up these last 4 with having like technical failures, and then finally now having got some good luck again. You know, that kind of changed the whole attitude. It's like, well, just survive, you know, get the points, get a point to beat the guy that's in second, and go from there, you know. And so that's kind of my mentality on it, you know. Yes, race wins look nice and all that stuff, but yeah, whatever. But I mean, the track today was amazing. I did what I wanted to. We got technically the whole shot. I did get beat off the line, but he blew past the first corner real bad, and then I was able to kind of duck up underneath it. And if you look, there's a video, you know, it's like he pulls away from me, but you know, at that race there's like 2 little divots off the start, and the rear end kicks up real bad, and you're not careful enough. So I was kind of mindful of those, and then I think he just hit those divots too hard, or trying to like have so much speed to get over the divots that he blew the first corner. And my mentality was to do the opposite, be a little bit smarter on the divots, and then, you know, just get to the first corner and figure it out from there. And then we did what I told you earlier. We got the whole shot and just was able to put our head down and be smart about it, you know, which was really nice. You know, I mean, our best overall of the year. So, you know, that feels good. And finally get another win, that does feel good. But like I said, it's about getting that championship. That's really what means a lot, you know, at the end of the year, more than anything else. So, you know, race wins, great, but the dust was unbelievable. I hope the GoPro, I didn't know the GoPro like slanted down for like 2 or 3 laps, and then I finally picked it back up. But I hope I got a good bit of the first lap, because I mean, just the dust that we immediately ran into was just outrageous. It got so hard to see, and I mean, sometimes you're just questioning it. You're just trying to go as fast as you can, not knowing really where you're going. But you know, it all kind of worked out. But I guess it's time to get this thing back home, get it all washed up, probably tighten every single bolt up on it, because I'd imagine they're all loose going over the rocks, and get ready for, we got 2 weeks here. We have 2 weekends, or 2 weekends off, 3 weeks before we need to get to Ohio, get some John Penn, about time for it. So but yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. We might do some things, I might do some other videos coming up soon. I got some other ideas, I just don't, we're gonna get comfortable with doing them and making sure they're interesting, you know. But yeah, we'll see. So, but other than that, I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.